Hello everybody, welcome back to another adventure with Charlie's Adventures, where we tell you no lies. Today we're headed out to go get the pontoon. We got the pontoon trailer ready, got the lights working, got the tires ironed up, bunk boards covered. So we're headed up to North Lake to get the pontoon and bring it back and give it a good cleaning and a good tune up, and just give it a full on go over. It's been a pretty good while since we have. But anyway, we'll see you on the way. Be a pretty good scenic trip, so I'll do some time lapse of that. All right, stay tuned. We've made it down to Oliver Springs. This is the home of Windrock, where everybody comes and rides their Jeeps and four-wheel drives and side-by-sides. And we're getting ready to turn up here and go through Marlow over to the Clinton, I guess is what it would be, and then headed on the back roads to the marina. It takes a pretty good while for us to get from Wartburg to Hickory Stars, where we keep the pontoon on north. Takes a good little bit to get there. We're turning out of Oliver Springs to Marlow now. This is a good little scenic road too. Alright, we're coming into Clinton. Rusty Wallace Chevrolet. The Clinch River is over to our right. You can't see it, but it's over there. That dude getting a little close. too close for comfort. At least they wait. Alright, we're down here in Clinton. We're getting ready to cross the Clinch River right down here. And there's a fish hatchery down here on the right. Can't remember the name of it. I think it's Eagle Bend Fish Hatchery, maybe. Can't remember for sure. We'll know here in just 2 or 3 minutes. Yep, right there's the sign, Eagle Bend Fish Hatchery. Got several ponds over in there where they hatch the fish. Then this bridge right here is a bridge across the Clinch. And up the river to the left of here is Norris Dam. And then I guess down to the right, the next dam would be Melton Hill Dam from here. There's a boat ramp right here too. Alright, this is exit 122 on I-75. We're going to cross over the interstate. We're not going to take the interstate. We're just carrying on across. But this is exit 122 on I-75. Tommy's Motorsports is over here to the left. And the Museum of Appalachia is just right around down through here, just a couple miles from here. So far, so good. Trailer seems to be doing fine. I did bring a spare tire and wheel, lug wrench, and a jack, and an air compressor, and a booster box. Because those tires, I bought them new a long time ago, but they've not been ran much, but they do have a little bit of drive rot to them. I'm hoping they'll at least let us bring the boat home and get it back to the lake. 2 trips, one going home, one coming back. Exit 122 Power Sports. Then right down here is Museum of Appalachia. I guess I better slow my Appalachia down. It's on the left here. Well, look here, they put a parking lot for campers and RVs over there. Alright, our next little town will be Andersonville here in just a few minutes. Then when we leave Andersonville, we'll go around the lake, we'll go up the mountain and all, and Big Ridge State Park, Norris Dam is 6 miles to the left right here at this red light. And then on past Andersonville is Big Ridge State Park. Me and Myra like going there and renting a cabin. We used to do it a lot. We hadn't done it in a long time. Used to camp there too. All right, next stop, Andersonville. All right, we're coming into the little town of Andersonville. Speed limit is 30 here. I've never had any problem with the law. Gas here is 269. It's 279 in Mortburg yesterday, or today. Gas has spiked up a little bit here in the last few weeks. Right up here, right past this church, you can turn left and go to Point 19 boat ramp. Right here at these buildings, you turn left right before that first building there. You can go to Point 19 right here. And then just right up here a little ways is Waterside Marina. Alright, we're coming up on a boat launch. I think it's called Blue Mud boat launch. It's right here to the left. Got quite a few boats out here. Myra and I were hoping that it wouldn't be very busy down here today trying to get this pontoon out. It's liable to be more crowded than we thought. Probably a lot of people crappie fishing. And right here, right over this hill to the left is where you go to Big Ridge State Park. Pretty nice park. Established 1949, I believe is what the sign said. They got cabins here, got a campground, Got a playground, swimming area. Pretty nice. And the cabins are right here down over to the left right here. You can actually see them from here. They used to didn't have air conditioning in them, and they put air conditioning in them, well, it's been several years ago now. We used to bring our own freestanding air conditioning unit, and the last time we come, we brought our air conditioning unit and didn't need it. Road's getting pretty tore up in places here. Now when we top over this and on the other side, we'll go just a few miles and turn left to head toward Hickory Star. Alright, we're dropping down to Hickory Star Marina. Got our fingers crossed that it's not crowded today, because you usually, during the prime season, you can't find a parking place down here usually. Hopefully today is a different story. We're just hoping and praying that the boat is starting to run good enough to get it over before we can pull it out. That's our next challenge. Water's still down quite a bit. Well, it looks like it's coming up, but it's down probably 6 or 8 foot anyway. too bad crowded at all. That's a good thing. All right, we made it to the marina. Now we've got a pretty good track ahead of us to get out there. Pretty chilly down here today on the water. Well, it's chilly anyway, but even more chilly on the water, I guess. The good thing is it wasn't busy. Right here's what me and Myra would like to have. Things would have to change in order for that to happen. Not a whole lot of activity out here at Houseboat Alley. See your boat, it's still pretty much intact. That's a good thing. Right there she is. Now if we can just look up, and it'll start enough for us to make it to the boat ramp. All right, everything's went pretty good so far. As you can see, there's quite a bit of algae build up on the pontoon. It's in bad need of a cleaning. I think a lot of that build up was what was holding the pontoon back to that motor. Look at that. We've got him all strapped down. I'm getting ready to head out of here with him. It's a 1996 model, pretty good shape for its age. And there's Hickory Star Marina. You go up and around that way right there to the main channel. All right, well, we're gonna start making our way home with this thing. Good Lord's been with us so far. Hopefully he stays with us the rest of the way home now. Stay tuned. All right, we're gonna start easing our way out of here with it. Everybody say a prayer for us.
Yeah.
That we make it home with no problems. Here we go. It's been a good long while since I pulled this boat.
Yeah.
Been a good long while since we put it in or took it out of the water too, but we did fine on that. Everything's going great right now so far.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's up to a big whopping 48 degrees.
Oh, it is?
Up here. That's
Seems
what
like it's warmer than that.
That's sun shining.
Look at that Canadian geese.
Yep.
And a squirrel.
All right, folks, I want to do a time lapse of the climb up out of here from Hickory Star Marina on North Lake. All right, we've made it. We got about 3 more miles to go to get to the house, but we've made it so far without a hitch. That's a good thing. Things are going our way for a change. But anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Everybody be safe. Bye-bye.